Evening all, Shed Shooter here. Vlog 5 I think it is. Be an unboxing video of a new gear. I'm going to guess, some of you might, before I even open it, guess what is in the box. I think it's pretty obvious with the size of it. So let's just open it up. So, what is in the box? Polystyrene, lots of it. No, I'm joking. Number 1, UTG mounts. Love these mounts. Good quality, reasonable price. Can't complain. So it's obvious I've got the mounts. Must have a scope to go with it. It's one that's on the circuit a lot. Tighten all this plastic. Oh, well, actually, there, it'll be fine. You can't see it, can you? So, we have the Citron 36 42 25mm tube on it, or inch, whichever you want to say. So I've got this to go on the HFT 500. I've got one on my Lobo. So yeah, they're good. You can't beat them for the price. It's for £500. The Optical Warehouse, where I got this from. Yeah, this will be my 6th one of these I've had over years. I have them and then I get rid of them and I'm like, why did I get rid of it and get another? So like I say, I'm going. Well, I'm going full circle because I've got one. Like I said, I've got one on my Lobo. I'll take lens cap cover off. I don't like them on this lot. So we've got the Parallax at front, and it's from, I think it's 10 yards or 15 yards out to infinity. But on here it's got 500, but I'm not certain it's infinity. Like I said, it's got an inch 25mm tube on it. Turrets at top for windage and elevation, and then you've got your eye relief at the back to screw in and out straight away. That's screwed a lot of the way out, so I shall be screwing that all the way in because I know what the other one is set up on my Lobo, so I'll be doing that. So I'm just going to cut short in a second, get my HFT 500 here ready, and then I'll show you how I mount it on my scopes. And everybody's got different ways of doing it. This is just the way I do it. Could be right, could be wrong, but it's just the way I've done it over the years and it seems to work for me. So yeah, right, that is almost, I screw it all the way in and then I just back it off a full turn. Back, tighten it back up, and that's set to go for me. And like I say, I'll be back in a minute when it comes set on the table and I'll load it up. Right, I'm back. So I've got my gun set up here now. This is how I do it on leveling my scope up. So I've got 2 of these spirit levels, or the builder's line levels. So what I do first is, so no scope on or out, so I put this level on the top where the scope's going to mount, make sure that's level with the rest. All the guns level, clamped in, so it can't move, and this so that's done now. So then I take that off. That's job done. I know that's not moving now. So I'll then slide my scope mounts on. Tighten the front one. I like to just keep it a couple of mil back from front. That's that. Back one, somewhere like that for now. Won't tighten out yet. And then I'll sit my scope on roughly. I like to have it somewhere centred roughly. Like so. So I'm happy with that. Now I'll tighten the back scope mount to the action. Make sure the front one's tight. That's that. Stage 1 done. And take the turret caps off. I don't need to take the windage one off, but I take it off because I tend to not have them on anyway. I keep them off at all times. So that is set where I like it. Also just make sure eye relief's good. Right, next stage is to put the tops on, like so. Not going to tighten them up yet, but I'll get all the screws in. Hopefully I'll get a chance tomorrow. If I do, sugar. Oh, I would do, wouldn't I? Drop one. Tomorrow if I get a chance, I zero it in. Well, I'm just on the decorating at the minute. So that's the one. Not just getting these in, not tightening them up yet because obviously I want to level the scope up. So just quickly. I've just done it that many times. It can be done in a few minutes, nearly. Where's my other top? Oh no! I've lost me. I'll put that then. Oh, it's on already. Idiot. No second try attempts. It is what it is. With my videos, I'm not going to keep doing take after take after take. If I cock something up, it will just stay in, just for your amusement. So that's that. One more to go in after this, and I'll find it on the floor. Where is it? That's it. I got it. So that is loosely on now. So all I do then, got enough room here, I can put the bubble level back on the action, make sure it's not moved, which it hasn't. Then all I do is place the second one on top, rotate the scope so it's bang in the middle, which it is. And then also I try to get, when tightening down the thing, I like to have it equal either side of the gap on the mount. So just a little finger tight on the front, going across from one another, not in line with each other. Go like, well, I don't know if you could say that were 11 o'clock, and that were 5 o'clock one. So just go that way. We can just when nipping up as well, just do it like that. That's all over, right? So I take that off, and all I do is go round them, nipping them up. There's no need to over tighten them. Some people have torque bits and this lot and do it. Is it 2 newtons or something? But all I do is just have the Allen key stud that way, tall, lengthways, and then it's just literally tight as you, well, not as tight as you can, but firmly, just with your thumb and finger. Tighten them up until they're all snug. Keep going round them a few times. Kids are having a bath, making a racket. Don't know if you can hear that. And that is it. That's all I do. And then just double check, make sure mounts are tightened down on the thing, which they are, because I did it before. Job's a good one. That's all set up now. And all I've got to do is go zero it in, which should, in theory, if you hit the paper first time, do it with 3 shots, zeroed in, more or less. If it, well, a bit different outside, if it's a bit windy, but it's not ideal for zeroing, but that's all I've got at home, so that's what will be happening tomorrow if I get a chance. But yeah, these are UTG mounts, the medium ones. I couldn't find a set of lows for 25mm rings, so I'll have to go with mediums unless someone can correct me on it, and they know where you can get a set of lows, UTG lows from, but I couldn't. But to be fair, it's try to get my scopes as close to the barrel as I can when I normally do it, but I'm quite happy with how that sat. It looks well. Yeah, good little setup now. Probably might have a bit of a mess about changing my trigger blade on that, is why I've got it here tonight as well. I've got the button, the HFT 500 button on turned round with just a little rubber dot on end, just so it feels good on the finger. But I'm going to put something a bit smaller on it just and get a bit more of a feel for it, because I've got this set really light as well. But I haven't had to. Some people in triggers take the spring out and put like a biro pen, a spring out of a pen, a biro. But I've seemed to have got this as light as I want. Well, I'd say as light as you need it, without taking the spring out on this. But I don't know, without shooting somebody else's who's done the pen spring thing. I don't know how light they've got theirs. But yeah, no, happy with that. Looks well. Can't beat it, actually. Yeah, they are good scopes. Foot brass as well. You know what I mean? You could spend £2 on a Delta or whatever, and it ain't gonna make you a better shot. Just 1 minute, and it's just, you know, I've got a Sentinel on my Pulsar. That's a £200 scope, and that's ideal. It don't make me a better shot having a £500 to £1,000. I've got my other Citron here, £1,000, 36x45, but it's faulty at the minute, so it's gonna have to go back. It's not holding POI. Not a point of aim, POA, sorry, it's a point of aim. It's not holding it 0. It keeps moving, so that's going to get sent back and get thinking. I've got to do a card to prove it. So I'm going to set this one up, shoot a row, and then I'll put that one back on, shoot a row, and then just to show that it's not holding 0, and then send that back, and the optical warehouse will send it off to get it sorted through, which is good. That's a good thing about Citrons, lifetime warranty on them. So just as long as you got the receipt, send it away. So hope you've enjoyed the video, and see you on the next one. Thank you.